Hey guys, it's Elsie. Unless you have my name correctly, then it's Elise. Okay, I need to do this video now. Because I've made it at least 3 times. It wasn't good because there's another girl that made a video about Trichotiomania. Her name is Becky Brown. I will try to link it below. It will take me a while, believe that. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to link videos around at the end. I haven't been uploading on time, but I have been having an awful time lately. Yeah, but I need to make this video because it's not even people. I see people and I think that they are better than I am, and then I think that they think that they're better than I am, and I get mad and I get upset and I get jealous, and I need to make this video. I have trichotillomania, and if you don't know what that is the urge to pull out your hair. And I have drawn on my eyebrows today, but if you can see right there, yeah, that is what they actually pretty much look like right here. They're going back in here, like if you can see the hair. Yeah, it's a lot of white like through here. But yeah, and my eyelashes are mostly gone. But a pretty new thing is my head. If you look over here, you see hair is supposed to come like this and down. It's supposed to come over and down. Look at that. All of it's gone because I've pulled it out. And one of the most common questions that I get every time I say somebody, or the question that I always get, and it's fine to be curious, honestly, ask questions. I would rather know that you notice that something is wrong, and if you're asking me if I'm okay, and when I tell you that I have trichotillomania and what it is, it's okay to ask questions. Honestly, it really is. I'm very, very open to it because I'm very open about it because I don't want people to make fun of me. And I feel like if people know that it is a mental disorder, they won't. But, oh God. But anyway, the question that I get every time is, does it hurt? Honestly, on my eyebrows and my eyelashes, at like the beginning and stuff, eyebrows, they don't hurt. I know a lot of people think that like plucking your eyebrows hurt. I've been plucking my eyebrows for like forever. I used to actually have really, really nice eyebrows. You can go and look back at my older videos where I'm not completely insane. No, this isn't a mental thing. If you have this, you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. I just struggle with myself. And it gets really hard because nobody I know has this. And it's really hard to watch people. And I've been doing this like my entire life, where I'd always kind of play with my hair, and I always kind of did one of these things where I'd like pull at like the bottoms kind of, like, so I'd like hold it and then pull off the bottoms, kind of like the split ends and stuff. I've always done that. But it started getting very bad. Or the hurt thing. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. My eyebrows don't really hurt. Eyelashes don't really hurt. It's more the like, after they're all gone, it can sort of sting, and my fingers hurt because I'm like going like that, and it can hurt after, and the hair, if I pull from like these parts here, where I only pull out these parts, they do hurt, honestly. Some hurt more than others, but it depends. Like, you can feel up here, it really does hurt. but I still do it anyway. I don't know why. But like up here, no. I mean, you feel the hair coming out. Like, it's so weird trying to describe that part to people because like you can feel it coming out, but it doesn't hurt. This part up here does. It's not like, oh my god, ow. It's just kind of like, but I do it anyway. But you can pull hair from anywhere. It could be your head, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your arms, your legs, your pubic areas, anywhere that you have hair. And it doesn't matter where you pull out, it's still valid. Like, I know that some people are quite weird about, like, admitting that they have trichotillomania, even though, like, all the rest of their hair is fine, and then they pull, like, from their pubic area and stuff, because that does hurt. I mean, I don't, but, like, you know, when you're shaving or whatever and stuff, and, like, it pulls one of them out, it hurts. And when you do that, you know, you can get very bad scars and stuff, and, I feel for those people, because, actually, going into what I was going to say next, we don't want to do it. Another thing that a lot of people say is, why don't you just stop? Like, wow, boy, thanks so much. And then people get mad at me because I'm all sarcastic, and it's like, did you really think that that was going to help? And they're like, well, I'm just trying to help. Like, okay. But it doesn't. You can ask questions. Whoa, sorry. You can ask questions, but not those kind of questions. You know, we're not idiots. Like, if we could stop, we would stop. Believe me. I would not want to do this. And it's like biting your nails. I've bitten my nails my entire life. And it's not good. But when I was younger, you know, I always used to do that. And then freshman year, the end of freshman year, no, the end of sophomore year, because I'm a junior right now. The end of sophomore year, I was watching a movie, and all of a sudden, like, I had pulled out, like, a section, like, half a centimeter from one of my eyes, and I was really scared, and I tried to cover it up, and it didn't work, and then, it slowly started progressing, and it got immensely worse, and then all of these were gone, and I'd started on this eye, and, then I started with my eyebrows, and I was still pulling eyelashes as well. That was a big part, but I was just kind of inching my way over here, but I always start at the middle, which is the worst, because that's so obvious, like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, I just have 4 eyebrows. See, look, there's nothing here, but I have one here, one here, one here, and one here. And, it got to the point, this year, where I didn't have any eyebrows. At all. Yeah. That was really, really hard, because I felt like everybody was disappointed in me, because I couldn't stop. And I had it to where, like, this one was, like, this long. Well, you've seen the videos. If you go back in my other videos, they start getting shorter. Like, this one was this length, and this one was, like, about over here. And I just all of a sudden started going at this one, or no, yeah, I had, like, pulled it this one, and stuff. All of a sudden, all of the colored hairs were gone, and it was just white hair left, and I didn't have any hair left. And that was really, really hard, because how do you have self-confidence when you look like that? It was really hard to get up in the morning. It was hard to face people, because I knew, you know, like, nobody really says anything, but, you know, people can tell. You just do, because you look in the mirror, and you look very, very weird, because it looks like your forehead is so much longer than it actually is. Like, right now, it looks so much longer than it actually is, because I pulled from up here, and it hurts so bad. And then, yeah, then I just started pulling out hair here, and then all of a sudden I started pulling from right here, and then it just got really, really bad last weekend, actually. I did this all over the course of last week. It's one thing that makes me feel awful is whenever I tell people this, you know, like they're always like, "Oh my God, Elise, I feel so bad. What can I do to help?" And you can't do anything to help. Honestly, you be there for me, you support me. If you see me doing it, like, you know, tell me to stop. Don't rip my hands away from my head, because that's bad, and I'll get into that soon. But, you know, just, like, kind of take my hand and, like, hold it, and just, like, or remind me, you know, Elise, don't do that. Don't yell at me, like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Stop it." But, you know, just be like, "Okay, put your hand down," you know, very sweet. Don't be condescending. Don't be anything like that, because trust me, we don't want to do it. And sometimes we don't even know that we're doing it. It's just kind of like a habit that happens. But yeah, this is just something that we have to battle through. And I'm trying to battle so hard, and I feel like it's getting so much worse. But yeah, okay, so the worst things that you can say to somebody with trichotillomania is, "Why do you do it? Why can't you stop?" Just like somebody taking your hand from your head and ripping it down, that's awful, because the urge is still there and you want to punch that person, and now you want to rip out your hair even faster, and you're going from one piece to fistfuls to, and telling. One of the worst things, I think, is just giving that look. Like when they walk in, you just, like that look of, "Are you kidding me? You did it again? Why can't you just be normal? Why can't you just put your hands down? Nobody else does this. Why do you have to do it?" I just feel like you could stop. Like, just go occupy yourself somewhere else. Elise, put your hands down. You can't pull out your hair. You've got senior pictures coming up. What are you doing? You're gonna look bad on them. Oh my God, are you just, like, whenever I have my hair up, are you trying to show people that you pull out your hair? Are you proud of this? Why are you doing this to yourself? It's not like you have cancer or, you know, you have to have radiation. It's not like your hair is falling out. This is something you're doing to yourself, so why can't you just stop? Those comments are not fun to deal with. Don't ever make any of them. Ever. Because I hated myself for a long time because I did this. For a long time. Nobody else did this. Why do I need to? Eyebrows are such a big thing right now, Elise. Why can't you just put your hand down? Just put it down. Oh, look at that. There it is again. Good job. Now you have no eyebrows. You're a freak of nature. Nobody wants to date you. This is why you don't have any friends. This is why you don't have a boyfriend. But that's just what you tell yourself inside. But the truth is, there are people that love you. And my friends, if you're watching this right now, I love you guys so much, more than you can imagine. Honestly, you guys are my favorite. You guys are the most supportive people in my life. I don't ever want to lose any of you. Fuffle, Stangle, Anna, Mel, Mark, Kyla. You guys are amazing. And I do have other friends, yes, but they're not there all the time. But I know that they do worry about me, and that does mean a lot. It's just, they're not there all the time, you know? So, those 6, I am 7. Actually I'm 16. But those 6 girls, those 6 people are just my favorite thing in the whole world. They've taught me things about life over the course of this, not even a full year, that I would never know. And it just means a lot. So, one of the most common things that Okay, so now I'm going to tell you how to busy your hands. If you do have this, if you do have trichotillomania, all of the stuff that I just said about the awful comments about hating myself, I'm trying to get over it. And you should not hate yourself for... You should not hate yourself for this, you know? This is just a thing that you have to deal with. But you can get through it. Believe me. We can do this. But I found that kneaded erasers are really, really nice because you can take them into classrooms and you can just pull at them and rip. And it's amazing because then you just stick it back together and it's just my favorite thing ever. So if you do have trichotillomania, or you know somebody, or I don't know, if you have trichotillomania, almost no one that I know has this. Please tell me in the comments if this helped you. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'm sorry that I'm really, really crappy at uploading, and my dad keeps calling me, so I have to go. I sincerely love you all so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.